Welcome and thank you for joining into today's Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week, I discuss a topic that is designed to help you get more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, both personally and professionally. My goal is to add value to others by sharing a topic in 8 minutes or less, topics that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to have more happiness and success. Today's topic is transition. We all know change is inevitable. Nothing stays the same. And sometimes little changes start adding up in such a big way that we find ourselves in a state of major transition. And that transition I'm referring to will impact the way we feel, think, and see the world around us. And if you've ever been there, then you know it's not always easy. Many times the changes that happen are our decisions, like maybe we decide to move to a new town or clear across the country, or it's a career change or a relationship change. And at first, it can be very exhilarating. Then it hits us. Things get hard. And the reason they get hard is because they're unfamiliar. And I know this firsthand from when I moved from New Jersey to California. I was super excited to sell my company that I owned for 20 years, find a beautiful home in California that had fruit trees in the backyard, have my daughters start a new school, get the opportunity to play in the Pacific Ocean, and venture out into the unknown. And at first, I was breaking sales records at my new company. Our family was having fun exploring. And then all of a sudden, one day I got up and realized everything changed. And I was longing for my old life back again. It got so bad that one day I was headed off to my daughter's softball game and I got lost and I started to cry. I thought, why the heck am I crying? This is so silly. Well, it wasn't that I was crying because I couldn't find my way to her game. What made me break down was that I was longing for a time when things were familiar and seemed easier. And isn't it always that way? Once things have passed and we transition into the new, the past memories often seem like the best of times. And if that were true, then my question would be, then why would we have moved forward to change and transition in the first place? Well, whether your transition is because of a choice you made or a choice that life handed you, it's going to happen. And when it does, it's going to get uncomfortable before it gets comfortable again. And during my life, I've learned ways to overcome and cope with transition that have really helped me keep moving forward, and I hope you find them helpful too. And today I'm going to share 6 of my favorites with you. Here's number 1. Remember that you will always take you with you. So if you're not happy where you are, then moving to another town, changing your job, or getting into a new relationship is not going to magically make you happier. Happiness is an inside job, so start there. Number 2, be careful that you're not running from something, but rather running towards something. Because we all outgrow things. And be careful not to turn your back on your past experiences and the knowledges that you gather that help you transition and move forward. Number 3, don't dwell too much on past unfinished business. Instead, learn from it so you can evolve and transition positively. So, for me, my example was in my teen years, I was working towards my private pilot license and I never finished. And oh, I can tell you, it bothered me for years. Then one day, I decided to turn that feeling into personal power and use that feeling as a reminder to focus and to continue to finish whatever I started because I never wanted to feel that way again. Number 4, reward yourself for your progress. Even if it's as simple as getting excited because you didn't get lost going to your daughter's softball game. Every little win when you are in a state of transition deserves to be celebrated. Number 5, create new traditions. During life's transitions, we can long for our old traditions, and it's natural to feel this way. But rather than feel sad for what is no longer, be happy for the memories you get to keep forever. Then start working on making new traditions and memories. And number 6, take control of your life. Don't play victim. Things are going to change, and that's a fact. And when they do, you have two choices. You can say, oh, woe is me. I can't believe this happened to me. Or, oh, what am I going to do? Or you can pick yourself up, stand tall, look at it as a new challenge, and go, all right, I got this, because I know you can. Listen, major life transitions can feel like the end of something great. And you know what, though? They can also be the start of something new, exhilarating, and exciting. So I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're 83 years old and you're sitting on a rocking chair in your front porch. Would you rather be sitting there having stories of, I wonder what would have happened if I tried this, or maybe I should have this, or I should have that? Or do you want to sit there and have stories of, wow, let me tell you about the time I tried this, or wait till you hear this story, or how about that? Listen, life is made up of change and challenges. And as we all transition, no journey is the same. So let's remember to be kind to not only ourselves, but also to one another. Thank you so much for listening in today. It is my honor and pleasure that I get to share my message of positive forward motion with you and those around the world. And I'd love to hear from you. So let's connect. Be sure to hop on over to denisescattergood.com, and there you can find ways to connect with me on social media. You can also sign up for my weekly email list, and then you'll be the first to know about special events and programs that are coming up. And as always, I am wishing you continued happiness and success. And remember, my friends, keep up the positive forward motion.